My day starts pretty early at 5:30 a.m. I'm sure you don't care to see me get out of bed, brush my teeth, shower, get ready, and eat breakfast. So let's get straight to the point where my day actually starts. I'm at my desk by 6:30 a.m. Every day, I try to reserve 1.5 hours from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. to hold one-on-one mentorship sessions, conduct mock interviews, or do resume reviews for people who have booked appointments with me. Today, I have a mentorship session with a software engineer from Zillow. From 8 to 9 a.m., I respond to YouTube comments, Instagram messages, and spend some time hanging out with fellow software engineers on my Discord server. I also use this time to respond to my business emails, which are generally about collaboration or sponsorship. From 9 to 9:30, I hang out in my favorite spot, the massage chair. I dedicate this 30-minute block to learning something new, whether it's reading a book, progressing through a course, or watching a tutorial. I also keep this time dedicated to learning about non-engineering things because I pretty much dedicate the rest of my day to doing software engineering things one way or another. I think continuously learning new things is very important because it forces our minds to constantly work, enabling it to keep growing. And a 30-minute massage feels great too. After that, I work on my side projects. As the title suggests, I don't have a full-time job right now. In July last year, I decided to take a one-year break from my full-time job at Microsoft to work on my side projects, hobbies, and to dedicate some time for personal development. From 9:30 to 12:30 is when I usually work on my side projects, which may just be something I'm interested in or a startup idea I'm working on, either by myself or with my friends. Today, I'm helping a friend set up a demo for his image similarity learning models. He's given me the measurements of similarity between a bunch of images, and I just need to get something up to visualize it. Since it's just a demo and I only have a couple of hours to get this done, I'm going to quickly set up a simple client-server architecture using Node.js and Express. For the client side, we'll quickly set up a Node project and add a simple HTML and write some quick Express code to render the static assets. I'll also write a quick build script to copy over my public assets because I'm too lazy to set up Webpack for a simple demo. Then I'll build and everything's looking great. So for the server side, I need to read the similarity data between a bunch of images for 7 different models from the CSV that my friend has given to me. Obviously, this won't be a long-term solution and you will eventually need to connect to some data store. But for a demo, I'm okay treating this CSV as a 2D matrix and transforming the data into something that I can easily work with. I've chosen to go with the nested map structure that will enable me to drill down from a specific image over to a model as keys and the similarity data set for those keys as value. That way I can quickly get to the data and reorder it based on the measurements. I've also written code here to set up the API endpoints that will receive the image name and the model as query parameters and send back the updated image order based on the similarity with the clicked image. I'll also add the cross-origin package to enable the client to make cross-domain requests to the server. And finally, I will add some very hacky JavaScript code to handle the client-side click events and to make AJAX calls back to the server. Looks like it's working. I can pick a model, then click on an image, and that will send a request back to the server. The server will fetch the similarity data between the clicked image and all other images based on the model that is picked, and then send back the updated image list. The client side will then reorder the list to put the images that are most similar closer to the image that was clicked. Perfect. I'll quickly commit and push the code to GitHub, and Bob's your uncle. Around 12:30, I'll grab lunch and catch up on some soccer. I eat quite fast and don't like to spend more than 15 minutes on lunch. I'll grab another cup of coffee right after lunch, and this will give me enough caffeine to go through the rest of my day. From 1 to 3:30 p.m., I'll continue working on my side projects if I have any. If I don't have any, then I'll just spend this time solving some algorithmic problems on LeetCode. At the end of my one-year break, I will need to interview again, at which point I will need to solve these kind of problems. So I try to keep my problem-solving muscle memory sharp by spending a few hours on LeetCode. I generally try to solve each problem in under 15 minutes, and depending on how difficult the problems are and how much time I have, I'll get through 5 to 10 problems during this time. Since I post 1 to 2 videos each week, I need to constantly record new content. Some I can record during the night, but I need daylight for others. So from 3:30 to 5:30, I record any content that needs daylight because during this time, my office gets a perfect soft light that makes the skin tones look really good. Obviously, this only works when it's not raining. And if you live in Seattle, you know that sunny days in winter are quite rare. 5:30 is my favorite time of the day. This is when my wife and I walk our dog, Titan. Titan loves tracking, so we take him to this huge open space where he finds all sorts of things to smell, and he will literally have his nose on the ground the entire time. This is also when we talk about our day and about any upcoming events that we have. Both of us have pretty busy lives, so this time works very well for us to sync up. By now, you're probably wondering why my day is so structured. Those who follow me on Instagram already know this. I'm a huge fan of having a structured calendar and religiously stick to it. This helps me get a lot of different things done throughout the day without feeling overwhelmed or feeling interrupted from the many context switches that I have. Alright, back to my day. At around 6, I cook dinner. I love cooking and find it very relaxing. It sort of takes my mind off everything else that's going on. Today I'm making Italian sausage pasta. From 7 p.m. to around 9:30 p.m., I'll spend some more time recording content from my YouTube channel. And on days where I already have the footage, I will spend this time editing them. I did not know this when I started, but YouTube is literally like a full-time job, whether you do it as your full-time job or as a hobby like me. As advice, a famous YouTuber I follow told this in one of her videos. Everyone tells you that you need to be consistent with uploading videos, but no one tells you that you will have to do that for the rest of your life. And I think she was spot on. Anyway, enough about YouTube. The next thing on the list is music. I love listening to and creating music. I'm decent at playing the guitar, but this year my goal is to expand my musical skills by learning 2 new instruments, piano and drums. So I spend the next 1 hour from 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. practicing them both, half an hour each. If any of you watching this video know some great resources for learning piano or the drums, please let me know in the comments below. It is kind of frustrating to learn Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars on the piano when you can already shred Metallica on the guitar. But unfortunately, this is how learning anything works, one step at a time. I have to swallow my pride and learn some nursery rhymes. After the piano, I do the same thing with drums. Although I feel like I'm picking up drums much faster than piano, I'm not quite sure why. Either way, I suck badly at both of them right now, but my hope is to get better at them by the end of the year. Let's see how that goes. Maybe I'll post an update about the progress on my vlog channel, where I post about all my non-engineering interests. So if you're interested in following that journey, the link is in the description below. After I'm done with the music lessons, at 10:30 I will get in a quick workout. Some days it will be just 30 minutes of quick cardio or high intensity interval training. On other days it will be around an hour of strength training. At around 11 p.m, I'll take my post-workout drink along with some supplements. Then I'll take a quick shower and be in bed before midnight. At this point, I'm usually pretty exhausted and pass out within just a few minutes until a new day starts all over again.